Okay, so David's Games and Parts. I am back once again, and so what we have here is a video of me restoring a computer for a friend. This is an old Acer laptop. Yeah, Acer. I always get confused with Asus. But yeah, so I will probably be replacing the battery at one point, but I don't have like a replacement battery on me right now, and yeah, but we do have the power supply right here, so still usable even though the battery would be severely degraded, but it's better than nothing. So what we're going to be doing is taking this 2 terabyte hard drive and putting it in here. So I don't think this is going to be really complicated. I'm pretty sure I literally just popped this open, and yeah, but for context on where I found this computer, I found it. Oh, seems to be caught, so I'm just gonna leave that there because I don't want to strip the screw. But yeah, so if you're wondering how I found this, it's just in the garage, same spot as I recuperated the Power Mac G4 from. So that's really just it. But yeah, I'm just taking this out so that he can use it for school and stuff. You know, first it needs a hard drive so I can even turn on. But I clearly got overconfident with this because I think the threads for these screws are stripped. This is the first time I ever opened this up, so I'll let you know it's not my fault. But if I could get a magnet, then I could probably use that. I think I have some magnetic screws. These are not magnetic, unfortunately. Okay. It's a bit of an annoyance, but I don't even think these screws are magnetic at all, so that's gonna be a bit of a hassle because I know that the hard drive is here. And I can also upgrade the RAM for him, but which I know he said he wanted lots of RAM, but and I kind of envy him just ever so slightly because I would never use this computer myself because I have a newer Windows PC, which is what I was filming the Modern Warfare 2 stuff on. It does have a built-in disk drive, which is something that my own computer doesn't, and so I gotta say I kind of envy him on that. Okay, so those screws are out. I'm wondering if I just need to do this to get these. Dropped something. And yeah, so actually it'd be nice if his game can run smoothly on here. Oh, never mind. Okay. So it's just snap-ins. So I was literally wasting my time. You see, I thought like the screws were stuck, but no, just snap-ins. So now we get to tell him what these specs are. And there's a hard drive. So there is a hard drive in here, but I don't assume it works because when trying to power this on, it, wasn't powering on. So put this screw over on this tray here. Now, examining over here, a close up the phone, we can see that it has, let me see where it actually says the number. Doesn't really say the number, and so I don't actually know how much RAM that is. Sorry that I moved my hand over. Let me click that so that unblurs. Not that there's much to read, it's just warranty void if removed, but see if flipping it over I can find what the RAM is. And so I'm not exactly sure how to move the there we go. So this is, it does not say. That is really annoying. I'm gonna go on my phone and look up the product number. Oh yeah, by the way, I looked more carefully. I realized this is 4G, so 4 gigabytes of RAM. I don't know why my phone is doing this. It's just not, there we go. But yeah, so 4 gigabytes of RAM, so that's not that bad. And there's 2 of them, so that's 8 gigs. I do have some RAM here. So I'll look through that, see if any of it is an upgrade. But yeah. Yeah, so none of the RAM sticks were upgrades. I would actually be downgrading his computer if I did that. So instead, I'm just going to put this back in, flip it the other way. There we go. Okay. So RAM reinserted. So yeah. Now I'm just trying to figure out how to remove this. Oh, there's another screw, that's why. Okay. I am terribly unobservant today. Yeah, over this. Obviously there's something else I'm not seeing because this still doesn't seem to come off. Probably the fact that I didn't slide this off to begin with. Okay, well I am embarrassed that this was on camera, but so this hard drive had, this one here that I'm holding had, well this was made June 19th. Well, my camera died, so I'll swap the battery, well charge the battery and then continue filming with that. But this piece is 1 terabyte, June 19th, 2012. Now this is all good and great, but I'm giving my man 2 terabytes, so he should be much better off. And so that, we just put that in, and that should be, yeah, snug. So just put the protective case. Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys, I keep just wandering off, because if I'm not looking through the lens of the, if I'm looking through the lens of the camera, I have a tendency to mess up what I'm doing. But if I'm not looking through the lens of the camera, I have a tendency to wander off with the camera. So I'm so sorry for the film work. That's why I use the stand now. Like, I can't with the phone. Sorry guys, I'm just terrible with that. Okay. So, the screw. Yeah. And I know that the David's Games and Parts phone days were a very dark time. You probably don't want to go back to that, but I'd have to go in the house, plug in the camera, and do all that just to, oh my god, it keeps... So iOS 18 is not great, because it keeps going between my hand and focusing on that, and then focusing on the screw. Why not just leave it on the thing I focused on? I'm not asking for it to change the focus. So I finally got the screw that I was looking for back. And yep, dark days. Okay. So hold that, put that back into place. At least you guys get a closer view this time. So I mean, it's kind of nice. You've seen the view of me undoing it before, and now you see from up close the view of me doing it, even if it's a little oh my god, I covered the, as I was saying, even if it's a little shaky, but yeah, oh my god, why does iOS 18 suck so much? Like, it just unfocuses all the time. And I genuinely don't understand how they messed up iOS 18 that bad. Like, they messed up the Photos app. I can go on for hours about how they messed up the Photos app. Like, all my Photos album, I had things stored. Some albums had like 300 photos, yeah, all that. The photos are still like on my phone, but when I transferred to my new phone, which was automatically iOS 18, and that's what I'm filming on now, it just undid all my albums, so everything aside from favorites is not stored anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna put this back together. You've seen me take it off, so I think you guys have an idea of what I'm doing, and I'll be back. Okay, so moment of truth, opening the laptop like it's Call of Duty. Yeah, I need to write the hard drive. Okay, so the last PC still was not turning on. I didn't know what to do. I unplugged the battery, plugged it back in. You know, I left it plugged in while I was at school and stuff. It just wasn't turning on. I think it was just dead beyond saving, but it's okay, because here is a newer computer, also by Acer. I'm sorry, but I'm using my both hands to open it. Has a disk drive as well, so you know, if he wants to play some PC hard copy games, there are some options. I could actually loan him Quake Wars. We could probably play that together and stuff, because you could just install it and then and give it back to me. Doom 3 is also another option he could do that with. And yeah, so this computer is newer. I mean, I will clean it up first, but I'm just upgrading the RAM now. It's ready to be set up. It wasn't loading into the OS at first, but I did Alt F12 and I fixed that. So right now it has 6 gigabytes of RAM. So I'm gonna see if I can try to get it up to 8. And yeah, I'm not really gonna show the process of that, just for the fact that you've already seen me do it on another computer. In this same video, I don't really know what the point of that would be, but yeah, it's the same process. Yeah, also I said this was a disk drive. It is not. There is no disk drive. But I can always like let him borrow my external one and use that. But here is a disk drive, but it does not fit. I took this from an even older laptop 30 seconds ago. But yeah, so it's still a nice computer. Last update on that computer video is I ended up giving the computer to the friend for free, and he's using that now. A little glimpse at what the next video, which I've already started working on, is going to be. I've already filmed a bunch of it, but it's been taking time to edit that, so I'm putting this video out before. But both of these were recorded about a week ago, and the other one was recorded, I think, just under 2 weeks ago. But the other one being the one I'm talking about right now, which is what I'm adding this scene to the end of. And yeah, just a little sneak peek of what I've got.